look like you need the Pain Pill. Hi, I'm Dean Bushmiller with Expanding Security. The Pain Pill is every Tuesday for 3 minutes to find us one thing that can make us more secure, make us better at our job, and our job better for us. You can get your free class this week for CPEs by going to bit.ly Painpill 37 5 minutes before class. SHA3 is soon to arrive. Now, National Institute of Science and Technology has got 5 finalists and they're in their 3rd round. Probably by around Christmas or Boxing Day, you should see a new secure hash algorithm. And that's important because we need secure hash algorithms. Well, hold on a second. Let's back up and talk about definitions for a second. We need to talk about collisions, which is when 2 messages compute to the same hash value. Any 2 messages. A birthday paradox describes the increased likelihood of a collision occurrence. Collisions happen, what's the likelihood? And birthday paradox says it's more likely. The birthday attack is when we actually search for and find a collision. Now the goal of secure hashing is to make sure that the message has not changed from the sender to the recipient. That's the original sender, me, to you, the intended recipient. Somebody could inject themselves in the middle with a secure hash algorithm and we'd never know. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that the message that is sent is the message that is received, and we need to make sure that forever, for every message ever sent, we should never ever have a collision. All of the messages. Think about all the emails that are flying around from all the different people out there. Our hashing algorithm needs to be really, really good. Now, what's the likelihood of a collision for MD5 or SHA-1? Well, we used to think it was pretty inconsequential and the likelihood was pretty low, but now we found out through a couple of papers that computing those hashes is pretty easy. And today we can compute hashes of certain messages so that they collide under certain conditions. Now it's not perfect, we can't do it for every single message out there, but we're getting better and better and better at it, and eventually the attackers will have it very easy on themselves. So how are we going to choose a new secure hash algorithm? Well, this is driven by NIST, and it's inflicted on us by the US military. NIST says, we want to come up with a new set here, and we'll put that into the new Federal Information Processing Standard, and the US military says, okay, we will apply and do exactly what we're supposed to do in the FIPS 180-3. Well, how does that affect us? Well, the military is a really big purchaser out there. They say to all their software and hardware vendors, you must be FIPS 180-3 compliant. And the vendors say, okay, well, we'll do that. And then they turn around to the commercial entities and they say, hey, you know what? This is the only thing that we're offering right now because some bigger customers said we were going to do it. That also flows out to all the commercial entities and flows out to the world. Okay, so what's the big deal? I mean, this change can't really hurt us. Well, think about all the change that this is going to incur on us. All the email, all the software signing, all the updates and patches, all that stuff's going to change. Let me ask you a question. Have you downloaded some software? Have you built some software? You probably do one of the 2 of those things. And so as long as you know that that change is going to occur, then it's just fine. But it's that unforeseen change that's going to cause us the most problems. Usually vendors' fear, uncertainty, and doubt is the thing that really hurts us, so we need to avoid that. I think what we need to do is identify the compliance with US military standards if we're in that kind of business, like if you're FISMA compliant or regulated. I think we also need to realize at the end of this year, we're going to have to prepare for an integrity policy update. Anything that touches SHA-1 or MD5, we should consider updating. Our action items also are to find all the scripts and tools that use MD5 and Secure Hash Algorithm 1 and be ready to have them changed. And keep a watch on Secure Hash Algorithm 3 to make sure you know when it's coming out and what algorithm is actually chosen. You can get more past pain pills by going to our YouTube channel or signing up at expandingsecurity.com/painpill. This week, come to our live class on Wednesday at 12:30 Central Time by going to bit.ly Painpill 37. Come 5 minutes before, turn on your speakers, and have a good time learning about new message integrity controls. And hopefully, you don't need a pain pill. Until next week.